But today I make up. This makeup now I call catch the baby. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, my beautiful friends. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Such a beautiful day. Good morning. Such a beautiful day. Today this makeup here I call catch the baby. I know what you know more. Today I make up the sweat, say why the sweat. If I be know I no make up.
See how the ship sank.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Please share, invite your friends, tag your friends. How you doing this morning? Such a beautiful day, such a wonderful day, such a gracious day to be alive. This morning, such a beautiful day, such a wonderful day. So tag your friends, share, and let's join into the conversation. Hey, such a gracious day to be alive. I hope say in a all get. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just turn this up. I hope say in a all get a wonderful weekend. No, but this makeup if you can make it really make a feel babu. Honestly, first of all you make a dey sweat, pass that one off for sweat. Anyway, good morning everybody. Good morning everybody. Good morning everybody. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. For me, I had a quiet weekend, and I had time to reflect on certain things that I want for just bring up to the people of Sierra Leone. By the way, for those of you who do not know me, my name is who do not go know me safe na the Sierra Leonean community. Pass you will no one know Daphne, but anyway. By the way, my name is Daphne Maximilian Christiana Pratt, aka Casada Kitchen. And I just want to welcome you at this wonderful third day of July 2023. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to William Big Brother YUK7. As today my birthday, first of all, and on the 7th, they did launch an album, na Maryland. I hope I would have been there, but because of I have another an engagement in way I just came for dinner Atlanta. And the one at Atlanta, it's not a party, it's a funeral. But I have to go to that funeral. And the reason we make I get for go to that funeral is that this guy is a Mindi guy by the name of Mr. Mr. David. From when I come in America here, that is some 20 years ago, I met Mr. David. Well, I did not meet him by then. I can always tell that I met me late ex-husband through Mr. Penema. And when Mr. Pendema be moved go at the south side of Atlanta, being that Sequati and I said I'm my best friend, I've been to go to in through Mr. Pendema again for meet Mr. David. If you didn't Atlanta, you don't know Mr. David by then, you not go know because he was a mechanic. And he was a mechanic and a good father to so many people. What a good person. He was so good to Sierra Leoneans. In the parties, he not get picking, he wife not get picking. And he helped so many Sierra Leoneans na Atlanta. So I mean I prefer for go show me respect to them as a man we not get picking, as a man we do so much well for other Sierra Leoneans than for go and go enjoy with say YUK7. So in that vein, I dey go Atlanta instead of Aguyanda because I want go render me condolence to the family because in actual fact we are his family. You know, you not get picking, wife not get picking, and he did so many wonderful things for people in Atlanta. So I am part of that family. So I prefer for go and go render me condolence and go meet with me other families them over there than going over there and having a fun. So now that make another go YOK7 in business. with that being said, so again, I just want to wish all of you, my friends, my fans who have birthdays today. I'm not going to be selfish now. I just want to wish you all a happy birthday. Those of you that I know, those of you that I do not know that have a birthday today, I just want for wishing all a happy, 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 happy birthday. And thank God you're alive and well. So that's a plus. Okay. So today I want for make I talk to the people of Sierra Leone because I know say right now some people in the eyes don't come down, but the brain still look. I know say by this week here, some of them want the women the Allah because of the may give them t-shirts, they may give them 1,500 or 500. They don't begin candle because sometimes when you know knowledge na inner power, knowledge na inner power. Some wonderful thing happened now with country inside these 5 years. Boku wonderful thing dem happen where Sierra Leone it become a pace setter. The things that will happen inside these 5 years. Sierra Leone become a pace setter. Even at the diaspora, na the Witma world, then thing they know the one day happen. Then thing they know the one day happen. Some of una will not get foresight, go think to say some people them the insight. But some of we get foresight, we get for the explain them thing there, for make the layman understand and make we able for amend. The reason we make Sierra Leone not the go, now because we're not able for talk to we safe, we're not able for honor we safe, and we're not able for elevate we safe. Inside this election, even in America, yeah, Donald Trump and Obama and Hillary Clinton, they get a presidential debate with the other people. Them, they all get presidential debate. But this election, where we just come up and so, this referendum, where we just come up and so, some of the things that will bother me, where I really want to make Sierra Leoneans to think about. We see say they may get 9 political parties. How the parties then they form? Who side who done are the leaders of them party then they? When you the hear say RUFP get 4,000 votes, honestly, to you brain of brain, you they ask yourself, who are these people? To me and to you, it's just a common thing. But, but for the future, these are the things we get for country. It get for hunt with development. It get for hunt with progress. It get for hunt with stability. Let me ask yourself question. Who than are them candidates the day where we not even sabi, but them in dinner with ballot box. We hear say people they vote for them. Who than are them people the day? One thing when me know, knowledge na power. So man go say election don't done. But voting is not the end of election. Voting is not the end of election. Except you are lie to yourself and your conscience. You know say from when they announce these results, Sierra Leone is not the atmosphere, not only atmosphere you dey see during the days when we do free and fair election, when we get winners and losers. You dey see say the atmosphere is not conducive. But again, if we not ask question, we will always end up then kind way there. Now, we all see, tell God thank you for international community, because I mean just a wonder waiting me for happen to Marcela Samba, all because he speak the truth. You know, one thing where they really bother me about Sierra Leoneans, till evil knock na den domots, they know they foresee evil. Till evil knock na den domots, they know they foresee evil. Now we don't then at the country where as you speak the truth, you become an enemy to the state. You become an enemy to the state. Now the truth don't become the order of the day. Me, like what they telling in America, this so. Ibadi bate, I get light. Ibadi bate, I get water. But when we they sit down here, we they look at other countries that they develop. When you gonna the we never Liberia. You know how many talk show they get there when they talk against Madam Oponweya inside Liberia. Right inside Liberia. Then their oppositions. Then they talk against the Liberian government. But we not get that one day with the Salon community. As you talk, you as you speak the truth, you become an enemy to the states. Where the next thing, as the president don't describe every opposition, they try to assassinate you because you've been considered a terrorist or a jihadist. And it is scary. It's scary for make we Sierra Leoneans not concerned about the innocent lives, about the broad day murdering of our people, but we concerned about the words of mouth. They use our words to cover up the disaster where they commit. Mamikos, mamikos, mamikos. You gonna free tongue, you gonna market any side. Mamikos na order of the day. For what born na mamikos. But they're not able to telling us say then they murder in a people they in cold blood. Then they intimidate in a people they in cold blood. But then they use something against na. Well, but who swampa in no one they cost mamikos ba? I will possibly cost me mami. Who swampa in no one they cost mamikos? Who's one pina? Woman, they no one they cost in a mamadi. Who's one pina girlfriend or boyfriend, no one they cost in a mamadi. Now just fuck off, come on, yeah. The two, some of them they cost pass in a mamadi na corner. Then some of them then they beating in a corner. Some of them they wash woman the in a corner. Some of them in a slave in a corner. But I want to talk about mamikos. Mamikos compared to the killing of innocent people. Mamikos compared to the destabilization of people in their community because they belong to another party. Mamikos compared to the pointing of fingers where they go on now. When exactly that one they exactly that one they Sylvia Blythe they do because they need job. You affiliation now for don't turn a detriment to you. The people away you be done cool with yesterday. Because today you not in a power. So obviously they for turn you enemy. All because Sylvia Blythe did a job. All because Sylvia Blythe want to infiltrate into this government. You see that I question there for the actual people then. Who are those parties? Abdullah Fateba, how are you, my love? How the fam? Who are those candidates? Who are them people then they? We get percentage. Now we states But who are they? This is the first time in the history of the world when we get 15 or 30 or 10 political parties, we do not even know none of the candidates, but they get votes. Then some people go tell me, say, this was not a rigged election. Can I not feel to say need for go get this free education? In a open on a brain. Now we pull APC and SLPP in a ask in a set. The other candidates then are Uda na be them. Uda vote for them. Uda know them. In a not forget to with loyalty, with solidarity, not for the to mortal man. And don't say after this week, Boku, the rest supply don't done. Now we be they give them small thing. It don't done. Now in a year go open, when they come back to reality. When they come back to the drawing table. Some of una we be the Allah. Look, I get one me nephew. This is my own nephew. I will tag him. God, they talk about I will tag him. I mean, they work now for sale. Then one of them company then, for sale or whatever, na salon. In Papa, na minde man. This I outside the bonam. I de be outside the bonam. In Papa na minde. In Papa, you know, in Mama and Papa na minde tubo na den granny na mende. Period na den granny mende. When Papa ready king can this and that blah. In granny na St. John Church self, they put them. Mm-hmm. The one they did that they made the way they men like a crew in granny misoi still there of blessed memory. I'm a bit that one girl pick away born. I'm born now. Minde boy. Papa na minde. Mama ex-man na minde back. So he go under the SLPP. I mean they work, he get a job. He might get him picking them. They live a good life. The one way it trained Dr. Love. When are they all? Wait, I can remember because they told you know before because things been good with her with the communicator before the election this and that with the communication fine. Because this election said now let me first give you first on Facebook. Mr. Love, Dr. Love, Ayodele, now they tell you what so. I go tag and now because they make babu hype and I go every day. Now I'm Dr. Love, a Gambian. Dr. Love is not a Sierra Leonean, he's a Gambian. But because Dr. Love connected to Fatima, first of all, he always asked the Saka first. When you go look at in profile page, Mother Bio, he asked the Saka first. Then the Dr. Love, where he say na uncle, where he train, then get a promotion. Now they call the one they call Ambaga, now they call Ambaga now. See for itself, you know get. Hey, they can call me. Hey, Auntie Daf. Now say Auntie Daf side. Why you not be can vote for you PPP stroke APC? First of all, Sulaiman, let me tell you one thing about PPP. In the get wrong, I campaigned for Mother Bio under PPP, People's Power. In a get in a brain correct. PPP is not a political party. PPP has no political affiliation. PPP is People's Power in politics. PPP was created after the unlawful sacking of Lara Taylor Pierce. That was when I created PPP, People's Power in Politics. We created PPP because of police brutality. We have no affiliation with APC. We have no affiliation with SLPP. We have no affiliation with NGC. But as individuals, everybody has the right to belong. I am a born APCian, but I supported Mother Bio the last time as a PPP member. And this time, I'm supporting Samura as a PPP member. But PPP has no political affiliation. When I was campaigning for Mother Bio the last time, why did you not ask me to come and vote? When I was campaigning for transparency and accountability, why did you not ask me to come and vote? You'd never asked me by then, right? But all my messages were on your billboard, right? Now that I'm telling you that Mother Bio is a killer, now that I'm telling you that Mother Bio is a murderer, and now you are telling me I'm an APC member, no, I am not. I am still the founder of PPP, People's Power in Politics. That is who I am. I have no allegiance, I owe no obligation to no political party. I have no allegiance, I owe no obligation to any political party. The only political party that I demanded or asked for their membership card was ADP, the political party of Mohamed Kamarimba Mansari. That I even saw his party on the ballot box. But again, who are those candidates? Today is good for Ina. Today is all right for Ina. But tomorrow, then thing they go come for hunt Ina. Tomorrow, it get for hunt Ina the poor one that will not get connection. Tomorrow, it get for hunt una the poor one them when not know in a ass from in a elbow. It get for hunt una the poor one them when next week all the one that when I'm in the bra 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 when they go to the compound, they're not going for allow in for good again. That restaurant that they cook for in that 5,000 in a not going for get her again. I remember I see one part the guys them where they go carry the t-shirts, go only money be back. Where you go pull the half the balance to put in pockets. Because you not get swell like a book of Ina. Because some of Ina after this 10,000. By next week, all of Ina, them blogger them, where admire Bio don't support for laying a setting amount. In a get for begin suffer. Can't forget her back in and not even get forgetting no by again. Because you don't use in a dumping a done. But again, the international community not ready for INA8. You're not ready for INA8 too. And again, like when the flag bearer don't say they are not going to take part in the politics, in nothing in the government, which is a fact. I wish some of you understand the how Mother Bio think to say he want to put this country into a one-party state. There is no representative of no other side than Bo and Kenema. All of them are NPP. So in other words, like when Fatima Biobi talk and say, there's no party officer for the Kabakwe Road. Now exactly that one day the PR system bring. But no other party not come and get seats in the parliament for Bo. So now wait till SNPP no more talk. Now get for happy. That means for say, Jagaban, that community center, where he be saying the go build it, he no go get right for Milan again. Because he no get pass he join SLPP. And I understand the implication of waiting they go on. You will be there see for see where they na Bo area, where we get office na Bo. Now you not get opportunity for do nothing again na Bo. Because what you do, you not get sit na Bo for the next 5 years. Pass you join SLPP. And I understand how I need for put me blackboard back. Let me explain to you now. Because I explain to you now the PR system, some of you not be they understand. Let explain and now let really understand. The one that where they Kenema. Kenema, they not get no other party again. Now na SLPP no more. Neither now na Kenema. So if like a Jagaban, welcome on a blama. When we don't promise in and say, they can make that blama road today. And still I remember, when Madam be don't begin order the minister for take care of that foolish man, in another thing, Sierra Leone and the laws. So now, Jagaban don't go there again, no. Because I'm one old boy now, is the under SLPP. So now, If you want to do development in Abo, as usual, you gotta go under Fatima Bio Force, GMB, before you go for do development in Abo. Then the people that way that be not sabi Abo, when that be fit to say that na MP that today, no to then get wait. So then they are fit for the read for it and some of it, the things that we don't know. The one that way that be sabi today, not to again no. Now the one that way them put the one that way them want, the one that way the answer to them. Now they go inside parliament. Mm-hmm. Same like what happened now, Kenema. Like when Fatima Biobi say, APC office not for day and then side the day. That's why it don't happen. No. That's why it don't happen. So some of una when I sit down in a just the talk in a not understand waiting they really go on. Now that make this platform here. And therefore educate, and therefore entertain, and therefore inform me now. Now we get 9 political party. We don't know none other than political people, other than other people in there. But I have to see some man get 9,000 votes, some man get 10,000 votes, some man get 15,000 votes, some man get 20,000 votes. But who are those people? I see the people that when they put for Cameroon my party. You know, no. You know what they pain me? Now then one that we call the self-educated people. But then I don't know if the Fatima that coffee we can go give them anytime where they get business. Now Fatima is SSF, and they serve the all. So you cannot put some off near me jod or day. So they all brain can just box up, mix up. But again, in the ask Sylvia Blyden. Because Sylvia Blyden, I dey explain to we people say the vote them, they're all accounted votes. Who than them people they day when get political party when the people of Salono Sabi and they get vote them all. Who side and vote for them? Where are their offices? Because Sylvia Blyden, this position where was inside this matter in government, you not mind for kill anybody, for get that position. But remember, that's why been do back to Anesco it begin go against Anesco all forget recognition. I don't tell you that me people, some of these people we call themselves politicians, it is all about self-gratification. Now only about waiting then they get. They not care about inner. True. And Sylvia Blyden, now one of the person where inner Sierra Leone for really no say, you know, really care about inner. You don't care about inner well-being. You don't care about inner progress. Inner the most selfish mortal man I don't ever meet. You don't care about people. And I remember one audio we been common do. And I remember one audio where in the Sylvia Blyden, we want pull that drug business between vice president and the ambassador on Guinea. And I remember that incident today where Sylvia Blyden be one exposed. First of all, Sylvia Blyden came into the Biog regime after that drug container where be Ghana Wataki. When Sylvia Blyden, as investigative journalist, the only woman as he claim for saying the most investigative journalist. It tracked that container when he reached that Wataki, when he know who that involved. Now not telling God send an grave to him papa. We go to Fatima, let them go arrange. But again, here Fatima, the criminology not to today start. It starts from Yaya Jame in 10. When Fatima may go thief Robert Claire in money. Well, frustrate Robert Claire. When Robert Claire came, Fatima go courts. And after this, Sylvia Blyden, here Fatima, the institution started. But when Fatima, you know, see when Fatima may just cry, you know, the two get that personality disorder. Yes. So Fatima be one show and say when myself don't turn first lady, then one show say myself don't turn first lady. So when I'm in brackets, but I girl talking normally. But when Fatima threatened, I say, don't forget, say me that first, I will lock your ass up. It will go finger you to throw back na jail. But again, no go na fadi. And I remember them few days there when Sylvia Blyden be want talk about that drugs business against Fatima and Julie and the ambassador on Guinea. And they lock him out quick. So all what Sylvia Blyden they do right now cover up. Sylvia Blyden are one of the most dangerous mortal man in a saloon. You know, I respect African, I respect with the other one there. But can you imagine Sylvia Blyden, that the same first person we begin call a member of a so-called party terrorist. Now the first person we begin call member of a party terrorist. But no ask Sylvia Blyden. Big that he know who that they win and who that they not win. Now we ask Sylvia Blyden, who are those people that will stand at the other party? Because by now my ways are be booking for long begin tell we who are these people that who stand there open their office. Because if it's not about Sylvia Blyden, it should not be about nobody. Now the same way it come up if they be FME Claudio school. Anybody with better person, anybody with fruitful person, anybody with progressive is they be ended. Now ask Sylvia Blyden, who done at the other political party? Because you look know too much about this government. This job where you want you for explain to the people that this kind of mortal man, I want to say will be president as alone. This kind of mortal man, this kind of dangerous mortal man, we can kill mortal man. But anyway, we're not surprised. In a forget Sylvia Blyden, here for the Sanko. They may get a very good relationship. Very, very solid and personal relationship. So Sylvia Blyden can do anything for be counted. Anything he can do for be counted. He don't mind for sacrifice anybody for be counted. He don't mind for jeopardize the peace and the tranquility of the country to be counted. Once he get within the pockets. Sylvia Blyden is a really bitter and frustrated woman. We not even love Sierra Leone. He only love what he gets. If my memories can serve me right, and I remember na Kush container. Immediately he reached at the airport, na the Wataki, in which they take them systematically load jam. Then that corner. When the story come out, when Fatima no say in ways ready for be exposed, I call Sylvia Blyden. He give Sylvia Blyden money. Now everything that Fatima does, even when Fatima they kill them party safe. But again, in they help Fatima for kill them party because he will use Fatima for even political rendezvous. So instead they play a game. Because at the end of the day, that the same way again for expose Fatima. Yes. Like anything when they go do them, when they go bother them, like I be one do them then 2-3 days there. We get at them. Yes. We get at them. He say you if you not say self get a dictator's tendency. You get a bad. You don't ready now. Say if you not do what you say, you not do what you want, I go get at it now. So they get for do what you want because you know so much. And these 2-3 days going with Fatima, you don't enter. You don't enter. So because you don't enter now, it want for being relevant. It want for being relevant because you know say some people in the way they are you could not take APC of the blood. You could not. So many people in day where they're grateful because what you do, boku of the way they na the diaspora today. Not to SNP people there. Boku families where they na the diaspora today where they live good. Now during the time of APC. So you could not take APC off them. Some people are grateful. Like I mean, they talked to one in the guy today. He said, Daphne, but nothing. Yesterday, he said nothing. All me party there, the all like SLPP. He said me that born me man. He said I no go ever give up his APC for nobody. He said because today, if I didn't make it today, I didn't ya. He said now under SLPP I been in a salon. He said under SLPP they give me contract. He said that contract today under me SLPP, my say under SLPP they give me contract. He said that contract today they give me I get good money. He said under APC they give me visa. I come America. I not only get visa, I get everything I need. He said establish now yeah, a good. He said, so tell me to let me go come up in APC. He said, me na be born SLPP man. He said, because of that, right now, I did be APC. He said, now they make a build up. He said, me party no make a build up. He said, today all me picking and then and because of APC. He said, well, whosoever been did it. He said, I go for the same deal, you know, do am. He said, but we pack whosoever been come afterwards. I know they call him. He said, I give me an opportunity. He said that he said people when they talk about that person. He said, but me, I need like to be SLPP man, and that person they make a bit good a bit today. He said, so I need come up here now for not nobody. He said, now make a take the party membership self. He said, I did be here now. Again, what will they talk? Will they come back to something, right? Now, AYV, AYV, now SLPP get them. AYV, why they not interview the different presidential candidates? If them people are they truthful to we, the Sierra Leoneans. Because I think to say it is imperative for let we know who done and then candidate today, we get 4,000, 10,000, 12,000 votes. So for know who done and vote for them. If even we not be know before the election, is it not, are we not Sierra Leoneans? Not our money? Not our money? Now we money? We get for no. Who done and then people and they? I think to say it better for make APC send people in out of the country. We go better themselves and better their lives than the government buying arms and ammunition where it turn on defenseless citizen. I think to say it better APC thief is send money go it send people and go out where plenty go better in life, where plenty become progressive citizen, where plenty they support their family them back home than this government where go travel 510 times around the globe, buy arms, buy ammunition, and turn back and kill a young citizen. I think to say we get the reverse wrong. Instead of he buy hoe, he buy hammer, he buy how they call it, tractors. He not do that. He buy arms, he buy ammunition, he turn the barrel of the gun on young people because he want impose young a diabolic young system of government on these people. Some of you know they really think. Some of you know they really think. Some man they gladly say, yes, APC send people and go out. Yes. And they not only send people and go out, they send families go out. Some of them are successful. Some of them are paying back to society today. But Madabio, he use all his money. He buy arms and ammunition where he turn on his young citizen, where he want rule. He buy arms and ammunition. He get a party within a military within a military. Just the same way he gets a party within a party. Some of you need to open your mind a little bit and ask yourself a question. Who are those people who stand as political, all those other political opponents? Who done are them? Who that votes for them? How they get the number? Who side is they? Madabio, when he been come 5 years ago, he been tell we say income for transparency and accountability. Those two words now what's really really ringing in my mind. For every time I see him, for every time I look at him, for every time I hear him speak. I say, my God, what a bloody lie one is. What a bloody deceiver this one is. It only come for deceive the people. It only come for humiliate the people. It only come for divide the people. And it only come for murder the people. And that we see. Because inside the last 5 years, now 5 mass grave. On the first day, immediately after the election, that's the cold-blooded murder of Matron Mahawa. And up to today, ignorant Sierra Leoneans are not demanding about the death of a grandmother, a mother, a woman who contributed so much to society, but they still talk about Mamikos. Now Mamikos killer. Now Mamikos killed Mayor Mahawa. Now Mamikos killer. On a your money, whether for take buy tractor, whether for take give it good hospital, whether for take give it good road, whether for take give it good light, that matter be your buy arms and ammunition, turn them against the people. This just prove what happened September 8, August 8, 9, and 10. That is the Badabio government that turned its arms and ammunition against its own citizens. Murder them in cold blood. Who are those people? We get so much votes, but nobody knows them. Who are those people? And yet still, Sierra Leonean, instead of asking the right questions, we still sit up and big fool. We still sit up and big fool. We still lost in with stupidity. We are not asking the right questions. We get for ask ourselves, say, who are those people? Who are them? Now then candidates the day. I don't see other Facebook page and call them Casada Kitchen attire. Yeah, I guess. Anyway, who are those people? I think also for the ask that kind of question they do. For the ask. Say who than them members of parliament, who than them people they where they don't can give position, who than them politicians they we can say we political scene. Yeah. If we don't ask question, it is wrong. We really need for the ask question. Because yes, the election not done. And that they really tell you say this election was murdered by fraud. Because as far as I'm concerned, I'm not hearing, but to no other party pass SLPP and APC. Pass no more on the day of voting. We hearing 9 political parties. No debates. We don't know the manifesto. We don't even know who they are. We don't even know who they are. But again, when some of una know they pay attention, according to wetin me yeri, they say wetin the president say. Me no say he use out of the consolidated fund for support him party. We don't know because normally by right they forgive each and every political party out of the consolidated fund for supporting party. So who than are them people they hear where we money go to them for let them name kind of the ballot box. But Sierra Leone don't know them. Then Kone, then the average and the people that we get mind, we go school, we get the right thinking, not the ask questions. We just we complacent. When this not a recipe for disaster. But one thing I like about APC, I love the stand where they don't take. I love the stand where they don't take. It's a very good stand. It's a very good stand. Yes, it's a very good stand. It's a very good stand. We go stand for democracy. Very good stand. We go stand for democracy. I know say beaucoup of some of una by next week, I go begin feel the bunch of wetin happen last month. By next week, when some of una by next week lights not get for the day, by some of una by next week the dollar go don borrow up, by next week so much things go happen. I go really understand the implication of wetin they go on to. So by next week, some of una go really understand the implication of wetin dey go on. Because some of una really don't know wetin dey go on. I hope say knowledge na power. But again, it is imperative for we ask some questions. Say, who are those political candidates? They represent we the people. They represented us. They have people who voted for them. According to Kone, when they read the results, he said people that vote for them, people and they. But let we the Sierra Leone and they ask question, who are the in a law ask Sylvia blind back. Because you look no boku, you know, you look no the who that they lie, you know that they thief, what government say and what he said are the same. You know that are jihadists, who that Sylvia Blyden knows so much. So let me pose this question to Sylvia Blyden. Who that are then candidates today? How they manage getting votes today? Who signed the office day? Because I can remember when Femi Claudius called me want to do something. Say, oh, Femi Claudius called not qualified. She's the only qualified person. So in the ask Sylvia Blyden back. Who that na them people the day? Because it is be everything. For telling her how deceitful Sylvia Blyden is. For telling her how dangerous Sylvia Blyden is. But again, the woman wants a job. And I don't say anybody, once you don't sing Fatima in praise, you don't get a job. I look so beautiful when I put on the lines, right? But when I put makeup, the makeup and my skin, it look fever. I feel to say I don't fever monkey. Anyway, I just still I put on the light. I put on the light, now look how I look. Anyway. No, honestly, I feel to say I feel my monkey, But when I look at fine, I feel to see the makeup, I feel my ghost. But it look like the makeup it align with me skin color. We must have man find a 55-year-old granny, and I know get wrinkles. So Sylvia Blyden, old say outside old father. Anyway, no talk sweet talk. But again, like what they say, a very imperative for let we ask questions. Let we not be complacent. Knowledge is a power. We don't just sit down about this man just dey lie power. That's why it come with accountability and transparency. We not see am. That's why now the last line at the bakery when now and then I for open the lives of all lies. And again, the wonderful up till today. We neighbors they still. Not even for congratulate me in this election. Then some people they can call me Kasada Kitchen, congratulate me. Congratulate you for rigging an election where this election was a referendum. This election was a referendum against Madabio. No, except you want to lie. But when you're working at the streets of Freetown, you know the people of Sierra Leone, they are not happy. We know the people of Sierra Leone are not happy. Just even the harassment and intimidation of Marcela Samba. Lord of mercy, if it had been 5 years ago, even for don't go everlasting to everlasting, where you see the international community get for can take her out. Like she should have been assassinated because she spoke out and she spoke the truth. Now that kind of country day one day where you know for talk again. As you only you with the outside. Only you with the outside. Are you getting me? If you don't hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you don't get me, give me a thumbs up. Because they watch for me other phone. You don't get me? If you don't get me, give me a thumbs up. If you don't get me, give me a thumbs up. Oh, then okay. You don't get me over here. On YouTube, you don't get me? If you don't get me on YouTube, give me a thumbs up. Oh, I don't know what's in the corner. I don't know what's in the corner.